Hello everyone, it's Bethany from Bethan Books and welcome back to this book. Look, I am immediately on the move because I want to read. I haven't read anything today. By the way, it is Tuesday, no, it's Monday the 5th of December, and Ty has asked if he can choose my book. So he's got the pile of short books in front of him, and then he's going to choose which one he wants me to read. Which one are you going for there, babe? That one. Why this one? Random. Okay, we are reading Assembly. I love this cover. Dude, why?
What?
Today, we had a day of PD and I used a lot of brain power. Tell you what, so much brain power, my brain hurts. So I'm really excited to get off the screen and read a book. In terms of what this book is about, I will tell you in a second. Just let me get a caramel apple. The last one, I need to make some more actually, but that can be tomorrow. Would you like some apple, babe?
Huh?
Would you like some apple?
Please.
Also, I'm up to book 71 of 100. I've read so many books recently, so I'm feeling hopeful about this 30 books left to go, although I'm very quickly running out of short books, so I might need to do a library one, the very last library run ever in Palmy, before I leave Palmy. So, by the way, we're leaving Palmy next Thursday, but we don't fly out of New Zealand till Boxing Day, so we're going to my parents because we have to farm sit. If you've been here for a wee while, you might remember my parents' lifestyle block, looking after the animals and stuff. So I'll have time to return things. Levin to Palmy is only 40 minutes drive. So anyway, this book is a wee 100 pages. Oh, that's so satisfying. 100 pages. I cannot get over this cover. How stunning. So the narrator of this novel is a British black woman who has done everything that society has told her to: go to university, get a job, keep her head down, do the right thing. And her boyfriend is well-to-do, I'm pretty sure English. Boyfriend's family estate set deep in the English countryside, so assuming English boyfriend, and it's really lavish and extravagant and way over the top, and she kind of arrives there and is like, what am I doing? What am I doing? And has some sort of, I don't want to say existential crisis because I don't know if that's exactly what happens yet, but she's a woman who really is questioning her life choices. Hopefully something that won't get me questioning my own life choices. I'm sure I won't. I'm really excited for my life choices. But I'll definitely say it's almost been an experiment reading all these short novels, and I've been pushed out of my comfort zone quite a bit because I don't often read contemporary, especially contemporary without romance. Most contemporary novels I read are basically romance novels. I haven't read many, I guess what you would call literature books. I don't know if that's the right word either. What is literature? There's a definition of literature, but how much of it is defined by the reader? I don't know, I'm getting too meta for this. I'm going to start and eat my caramel apple. Ty was really cute and came and put my hair in a headband because my fringe kept being in the way when I was reading. But I have finished Assembly. It was a really quick read. I know it's only 100 pages, but I truly thought it was going to take me until tomorrow, but I just kept reading it. I really liked it, and I think I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. So let me talk more about it now that I actually understand the book a bit better. It's less about a woman going to a party and reimagining life and questioning life, and more about the journey. So it's a short book, and because it's in the blurb, I don't think it's a spoiler to say the party is the end point of this novel. So we're actually seeing her journey till she gets to the party at this house. And what's so fascinating about this, there's so many fascinating things. First of all, I really enjoyed the plot. It wasn't cyclical, it wasn't linear. It used flashbacks in parallel and tandem with each other. So you had present and you had past moving along at the same time, if you can picture two lines here, and then the plot paragraph to paragraph would be present day, then a flashback, then a bit more present day, then a flashback, but a bit more present day, the flashback. And so it was kind of catching up on itself. So as you were reading it, gaps from her past were being filled in, which I thought was just a cool way of telling a story. It made it interesting, especially for a short story. It made it less of a this happened, this happened, this happened, quick, 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 quick. It made it more intricate and just good storytelling. In terms of the story itself, as I mentioned, it's an African American woman in London, and you can feel her anger. I think I would call this a feminist text because when you read it, you really feel the disservice that women are put through in the corporate world. She works in the bank, and specifically women of colour. Obviously, I can't speak on behalf of women of colour, but I thought it was really powerful to read this as a fellow woman because I was angry on her behalf, and I was mad that the world let people treat her like this. And so it was very emotional for me, which is part of the reason why I've given it such a high rating. Other things I really loved, there's this element of what's the word I'm thinking, psychological questioning. There's an element of, I went through a phase where I read a lot of self-help books, and I still like that stuff, and I'm trying to chip away at it. I just haven't gotten around to it because they're often quite big books, and I'm trying to get through smaller books at the moment. But it has this sort of mental fortitude element of it. It gets you thinking about your own life choices and your why, like your purpose, but not in a cheesy way. It's delivered through this, we're all going to die one day, so why are we doing what we're doing way, which I just think was really fascinating. I honestly loved this book. The only reason I'm not giving it 5 stars is because there were times where those different plots jumping back and forth just got a little bit too disjointed for me, and it broke my immersion. You know what I mean. But for now, I am going to shower and head to bed. I have a day ahead of me tomorrow, which honestly I think is going to be pretty chill and just full of reading, maybe doing a bit of tidying. Hopefully people come and pick things up that they have said they want on Facebook Marketplace. Oh, and before I do go to bed, I have downloaded almost 100 chapters of Demon Slayer, so I'll probably read another volume of this in bed, but either I'll update you on whatever I read tomorrow morning. So see you in a second. Good morning, everybody. I have got to get up because in 10 minutes someone's meant to be coming to pick up a bag. I don't know why I told them 8 a.m. was okay. I guess because last night me thought it'd be a good way to get me out of bed. But morning me regrets yesterday's me's decision. Okay, a little bit of a plan of attack. I'm waiting on Backpack Person to come. It's 8:03, so hopefully they come soon. I'm going to write my book reviews for the last couple of books I finished. I'm then going to film a video, which you guys will have already seen. I'm going to do the BookTuber oldie tag. I just think it's a really well-structured tag, which lets me explain and just chat with you guys, because in the spirit of Vlogmas I really want to try upload videos daily, and I don't have a video for tomorrow because I haven't lived my life enough for a vlog yet. And then I want to pick a book and read a little bit, and then we're going to go do some Christmas shopping. I think that's all I've got planned so far, because then from 4 o'clock onwards I need to get ready for prize giving, go have a few drinks with colleagues, and then go to prize giving. So that is the approximate structure of today. Whilst I'm waiting for Backpack Lady, I'm going to do the reviews. Man, I need to learn to become a morning person, because when I'm relief teaching next year, in the contract it said they'll start messaging me from 6:30 in the morning for any jobs that are available that day. 6:30? It'll be okay. Let's write some reviews. Got the $10. It was a bit of a convoluted way though, because it was pickup 8 and our address number, do I say this, is 18. Is that TMI? I don't think so. And so they're like, where's number 8? I'm like, no, it was pickup 8. The number's 18. Honestly. But I'm gonna make myself a cuppa because I'm not gonna lie, I am struggling to stay awake. I don't know, I'm just not a morning person, but I really want to get these reviews done, so let's make a cuppa. When we move, I really want to keep this mug with us. It's too iconic not to. Oh, the drawer is slowly emptying. Let's use these two. Okay, so the books I need to review are Interior Chinatown, and then there were Tokyo Ghoul 4. I also read Tokyo Ghoul number 5 last night, by the way. Like I mentioned, I did finish it. It was really good. I just really think this manga has some brilliant execution of fight scenes. I don't know if it's just to do with simply the thickness of the lines or if it's just to do with how much easier I'm able to understand what's happening in this manga compared to other manga I've read. But it's really engaging and just really well illustrated. I think also because we've got basically 3 main characters, our 3 boys, our fighters, that when they kind of finish a mission and move on to the next mission, because, you know, it's quite serialized, it's easy to keep track of the new people introduced because it's done quite slowly. It's not suddenly like 10 people all at once. So is his name Sui Ishida, or is that Tokyo Ghoul? Seems to, whether it's intentional or not, seems to have really thought out his audience. You know, he's really aware of his audience and not introducing too many things at once. Just like in big fantasy novels, you often have a big bunch of, is the word exposition, like a lot of build up, world building, getting to know a few characters before you get into the fighting and the actions scenes. But anyway, it is 8:38. That lady came like half an hour late. One of my biggest pet peeves, but it's okay. It's okay. So we'll see how long this takes and then we'll go from there. Okay, we managed to get all of the reviews done. It took me half an hour, but I'm happy. I'm keeping on top of things. So as of right now, I have read, I'm just getting Goodreads to load now. I have read 71 books. We're catching up. We have 29 left to go. I think we can do this. Like I mentioned, I was going to film my video now, but it's actually just at school time and a lot of kids are going to school, which means their neighbours' dogs are barking like crazy. So instead of doing that, I'm going to spin the wheel and see what book I'm picking up next first, and then when the dogs settle down, I'll do some filming. I also need to tidy up the kitchen. But I can do that later. Anyway, hopefully the wheel's finished spinning by now. This is the book I'm reading. Okay, so in terms of long books, these are the books here which I'm like considering long books, but this one is also considered a long book. I just got it when I was getting the rest of my short books, and I also think this one would be considered a long book. Basically, in my mind, anything over 200 pages I can consider a long book. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is like close to 300 pages. And this one is like 350-ish. So what I'm going to do is, I really do want to read this. I've had this on my want to read list, my TBR, for ages. This is by Douglas Adams, a 42-year anniversary edition. Like, it's a very famous book, so I do really want to read it. So this is going to be my big book, but to break that up, because I do want to continue reading and making progress, 29 books, I'm almost at being able to do just one book a day, but still some days I need to do double ups. I am going to ask Instagram which one of these I should read. I got those mixed up last time. Whether I should do the graphic novel Death on the Nile, or, oh my god, I'm trying to get it. It's at the bottom of that pile. Or the graphic novel Lock and Key. So I'm going to do an Instagram poll for those two, so that if I want to break from Hitchhiker's Guide at any point today, I can pick up one of those. That's the plan. This is my subtle everyday makeup, by the way, just in case anyone ever wonders. I just wear mascara. I choose like 2 colours, a light one, and then I put a slightly dark one on, and then I colour in my eyebrows a little bit if they need it, which they do, because I am doing a manicure and eyebrows girly day on Saturday with my mum. But yeah, I don't know if that's interesting for anyone. Okay guys, it is 3:45. I need to get ready at about 4:30 so that I can leave and meet up for people for drinks at 5. But I thought I'd give you a quick haul, because I did some Christmas shopping for everybody being my dad and my mum. And this is some leftover lunch, not that, and Coke. Okay. Oh, and the dogs. How could I forget the dogs? Okay, so for my dad, I got him a couple of t-shirts, because we have this bit of a tradition where I buy him punny t-shirts, and I used to get them from Kmart all the time, but Kmart got like rid of all their cheesy t-shirts a while ago, and then I discovered this shop called Hot Topic in my local mall, and I have no idea if they have licensing rights for all of these, but here is the first one. These are very Kiwi relevant. We have a pie brand called Big Ben. Hang on, let me take the sizing off this. And so I got Dad a t-shirt which says Big Ben on it, because my dad likes the Big Ben pies, I'm pretty sure. So Big Ben. Also, I guess also context, my mum always buys my dad really nice shirts, and so when Dad's mucking around on our family blog, he has these really holy ratty shirts, so I buy these specifically so that he can wear them on the farm brand new, and it doesn't matter if they get dirty or anything. And then this one is such a Kiwi reference. Sorry, there's going to be an F-bomb in here, so just a heads up about that. This comes from the backstory. Patrick Gower is a news anchor here in New Zealand, and he's quite famous for, first of all, he's got a very unique look. Second of all, he's on one of the biggest news channels in New Zealand. And third of all, there's this video which went quite viral in New Zealand.
Between James and Phoebe really heating up now. Thanks. This is the fucking news.
It's just so iconic, and every now and again you'll hear somebody in New Zealand saying that. And so this shop I found had Patrick Gower's face on a shirt that says, "This is the effing news." I think it's hilarious. There's also one which, because his nickname is Paddy, that said, "I'm your Paddy now." And I almost bought that one, but I thought it might be a bit too much for my dad. I thought this one would be out there enough. I just think it's iconic. I also got my dad a nice bottle of wine. I say nice, $20. Okay, that's a pretty decent bottle of wine. For my mum, hers is here. This seems so obscure that she mentioned a food dehydrator. And look what I found at Kmart. So she's getting a food dehydrator for Christmas. I don't know necessarily why she wants it, but she wants it. So who am I to deny a woman her food dehydrator? Okay, now for the dogs. I got them each their own present and then a shared one. If you don't know, we have 2 doggos. One is Sam, he's the older one, and one is Vinny. They're both Jack Russells. You'll be seeing them soon because I'm going home literally next week. So Sam already has a wrapped present, and it's this little costume of basically a red rocket. So you put your legs in and he looks like a rocket ship. First of all, Punny, male dog, red rocket. I think it's hilarious. And so I found him this spaceman toy. It'll get destroyed in seconds because it's like soft and they're foxies. I just think it's so cute. Now for Vinny, Vinny is a little Nora. He doesn't eat the furniture, but he likes to bite. And this says for light chewer, but like it feels really sturdy. So I got Vinny this. Vinny doesn't like dress ups. Sam does, by the way. It's not like one of those situations where we're forcing a dog into a costume. I'll show you on Christmas. I will put Sam in the red rocket costume and you will see how much he loves to dress up. But this is for Vinny because he likes to chew. And then this is their joint toy. Like, don't know how long it will last. But you know, it's a tug-of-war offer, and there's 2 doggos. So that's what I got him. I'm really excited actually. It's really starting to feel a lot more like Christmas. I can be quite a Grinch, admittedly. I absolutely vehemently hate, it bars me up when I see Christmas decorations out in October, which happens here in New Zealand. Americans, you guys, you know, you have, you guys really do Halloween and then you have Thanksgiving. We don't really do Halloween. We jump straight from like June, July, middle of winter to summertime Christmas. So it gets me really bad when I see Christmas stuff up so early because it just annoys me. Like I said, I'm a Grinch. There's no reason for it. But when it is December, I'm starting to get really excited for it. It's going to be so good. Hello everyone, it is Wednesday the 7th of December. Sorry that yesterday's video, I suppose, cut off quite quickly. I ended up getting ready. This is what I wore. Went out for some drinkies and went to prize giving and it was wonderful, but I got home really late. And then today, I actually had a full day at school doing professional development stuff. Water? And then I got home and I slept. So it's now 22:07. I am feeling the need to journal. And I got given this as a little treat from a colleague today. So I'm going to eat this little treat. It sounds really good. It's milk, chocolate, caramel and vanilla. I'm really excited for it. But I'm really feeling the need to journal. But I thought before I journal, I'd take you journal shopping with me. Because I want to start, sorry, I'm looking for my laptop, because I want to start a new journal when I get to Australia. So that's what I'm going to do. So I need to buy a new journal because my current journal is also extremely full. Like it's pretty much had 6 months and journals generally last me 6 months. So I am going to take you journal shopping with me. Oh, okay, so I have actually just filmed a series TBR update and series I've DNF'd video. And I, just being honest with you guys, I'm always as honest as I can be. I can feel myself getting overwhelmed. So what I'm going to do is film this last little clip and then I think I'm going to sign off, just be completely honest. I was looking for journals for 6-ring binders, but basically I've just not planned it in advance enough, and nothing will get here before New Year's. So what I've got here are these are full of stickers, 2 sticker journals. What I think I'm going to do is combine them and then turn one of these into what's going to be my new journal. I have a hole in the crotch of my pants, so I'm just going to do this, and let me see what I can do. I have so many stickers. Okay, welcome to all of the stickers. So I have put all of the things in here. I'm going to organize these all into here. I don't have any more of these thingies, so I've got to make it work. There's no specific order. I've just grouped them. We've got letters, stars, love hearts, circles. These are all like tags. The stamps I felt like could segue into like random characters. We've got like the florals going into animals, space stuff, numbers, anything with like words and letters. These are like human characters. That needs to go with like the animal-y kind of just creatures. Something that frustrates me is the amount of, like in the sticker subscriptions, the amount of Christmassy stickers you get. But like in New Zealand, in the Southern Hemisphere, like Christmas doesn't equal winter. So some of these are that's a very cute sticker pack. Some of these are frustrating to use. Like, look how many specifically Christmassy winter ones I have. To be fair though, this is good because I'm going to put some of these in my current journal so I can like use them now. So because it's Christmas season now. I then have these ones organized by like vibe. So these are like very autumnal. These are just landscapes and stuff. This is, I don't know, random. This is food. Oh, ignore the sock. And this is like literally random stuff I have collected. Sewing machines, camping. Look how cool the artwork is on this one. Look at this. Look, they're like little coffee pots and teapots as lighthouses and buildings. It's so cool. But anyway, let's set up. Hey guys, I did end up finishing the sticker book and getting my journal ready, but to be completely honest with you guys, I can feel me starting to feel under pressure. I just have a house to tidy, packing to do and stuff, and a video to edit for tomorrow, so I'm actually off to go get some dinner, fill up old car here with some fuel, and then I am going to sign off. Not much reading done, but that's okay, because I have had work, like 2 full days of work during this vlog, so it is what it is. Tomorrow is my last day. I also need to write a speech tonight for the farewell tomorrow, staff farewells, so I will see you tomorrow in the vlog sense, and I will take you with me on packing. 1 week, guys, pretty much 1 week tomorrow. I mean, not pretty much, it is 1 week tomorrow, and we're moving out of this place. It's crazy. It's come super fast, but I'm so excited. I'm so ready for the move. Like Melbourne, I feel like in my brain I'm already calling Melbourne home. I've been there so many times that I say so many, thrice. Oh, I can see Ty. He's looking for his wallet. He's put it down somewhere and he doesn't know where. What are you doing? Oh, he left it in the car. Okay, so I'm going to sign off. Enjoy all the places you go on your own reading adventures, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, team.